I just wanted to share that it was right here. I don't know where I am, but it was right here that I called my sponsor and my mother on a night where I was very sure that I needed to leave a relationship, but it was intuitive, and yet I wasn't sure if I had the strength emotionally to go through it. And it was only after speaking to my sponsor and then my mother, and their words paralleled each other. They didn't know that I was speaking to both of them back to back, but they said the same words and the same phrases, which really instilled in me that Hashem was talking to me through them and giving me like a really clear message on what I needed to do. And that even though I was scared, and even though it was frightening to have that change and to lose a dream that I thought was going to happen, it was the right thing. And thank God that night I conjured up energy from an outside source into me, and I was able to end that relationship, only to very shortly after, not super short but enough, meet my husband, who was actually my Zivug Hagon and not someone who I wanted to be my Zivug Hagon. So I really wanted to share that because we all have these things that we want, but it's really important to be able to release what is not working. There's a post that I made on Facebook that said if you're trying to make the relationship work, then it's not working. I ran into a friend on Shiloh the other day, and she said to me, date till you hate, which means that her view of how to date people is, or hopefully was, because I spoke with her, you date them until you hate them. You date them and you try to work it out and work it out and work it through and hope it works and try everything you can until you hate them. And then if the relationship gets to that point, break up. And I said to her, how backwards is that logic? You need to know who you are before you make a decision of who to date. You don't try to make a relationship work if you're not married to them. If you're married to someone, sorry, it's election day, and I'm passing all the elections because I'm on my way to vote. Yay, I'm on my way to vote. I'm meeting my husband and my beautiful daughter, thank God, who I worked hard for, but I am so grateful for, because on days like today, where I was not acting healthy, let's be real, we all have good days and not good days. I didn't know that my Tanta Hessa passed this morning, so for any benefit that people get from this, may it be in the Neshamas Aliyah of Hessa Basriva, who passed this morning. She was a Holocaust survivor. She lived till about 100 years old, and my daughter Amuna got to face chat her. Say, may her Neshama have such a beautiful Aliyah, celebrating Rosh Hashanah with the highest angels and in the highest light of Hashem. And so what I'm saying is that you need to know who you are before you decide who to date. Because when you're married, you can make things work. And when you're married, if there's no abuse, then you try and you try and you work and you work and you try some more and you work some more and you get more therapy and you figure out who you are and what traumas you have and what traumas aren't yet released, that they're being triggered. But that's when you're married. That's when you establish that this is your Zivug Hagon, your highest potential of love, your actual partner. I saw some getting married today. My husband probably won't want me to say this, so I won't say it. Fine, in honor of him in my head. But what I want to say is don't pretend. Don't marry someone who, oh, I see my husband. Oh, this is my real reaction to seeing my husband. Look, it's my husband and my baby. I don't want the world to see my baby, but
Hi.
Hey everybody, it's my husband. I just bumped into him. What I'm trying to say is know yourself before you decide who to marry, because it's essential for the marriage to actually work. You don't try to make a marriage, a relationship work before you have the commitment. I will say this, I was watching a Netflix video, a Netflix movie, and at the end he was like, I love you and I bought this in for you. He didn't say I love you, I want to commit myself to you, I want to get married to you. He's like, oh, let's run this in together. And that's exactly what so much of American and other society is doing. They're pretending to be married, they're pretending to start a family, pretending that things are what they want it to be when it's not really that. And so I give you guys all a blessing before I go vote, and in honor of Neshama Saleha of Hesa Basriva, that you find a mentor, that you find a sponsor. My sponsor from the 12-step program, which program has helped me, and she has helped me and saved me from so many things in my life. And I give you guys all the blessing to find a sponsor, to find a mentor. Choose somebody who you honor. Choose somebody who you respect. Choose somebody who you can tell your darkest demons to and say, I'm ashamed, I'm embarrassed, I need help. Because you can't get past your demons if you don't say hi to them. They need to be addressed and they need to be acknowledged for them to be able to be released or transformed. So I really give you guys all the blessing to choose someone in your life who you can speak to and who will give you guidance on who to marry or what big life decisions that you need to come into your life. So may you all have a beautiful voting day. May Israel stay safe. May you all have long, healthy life and Shana Tova.